It is hard to believe, but in all of his years of storytelling, our own Fran Riley has never been a part of the highlight zone. That is, until tonight.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Juno.
Juno who?
Do you know that Fran Riley's going to help us read the highlights tonight?
Stay tuned for the
He's laughing already. He's laughing already.
Franimal, 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 Franimal.
Our special guest anchor is Mr. Fantastic himself, our own TV6 reporter, Fran Riley. So happy to have you with us tonight.
Nice to be here. I saw a Facebook message tonight. It said, take good care of Fran. He's up way past his bedtime.
Well, you're in good hands tonight, returning to your sports roots
That's
in a
exactly
way.
right, yeah.
This is I have to point out, this is quite a week for Fran. He has done his features. He's done breaking news. Now he's going to do sports. It's like the Saturday morning show all over again. And Sunday, the guy turns 59. There's no stopping him.
There is a reason we call him the Franimal.
That's
I mean,
right.
we really do. I don't know about doing the wave for him all the time. It might be a new trend that we're going to start, you know.
Try.
Well, let's jump right into the zone. I hear there might be a Fran blooper or two or 10 along the way. Let's dive right into the zone. PV at Muscatine, both teams 5-0. PV springs out the early lead. LJ Redmond with the 8-yard touchdown. Moments later, Muscatine draws within 3. John Crow, the quarterback, with the touchdown pass. So the Muskies are feeling really, really sharp on this one. Later in this game, Jake Schultz behind his blockers, breaks to the open, motors 30 yards into Spartan territory. Oh,
where's he going, Fran?
And he's in the Muscatine territory now.
Let's go to the
looking
house.
sharp. Then right before the half, Sam Martin boots home a 32-yard field goal, 13-7 lead.
Air Force One had to turn for that ball.
I know, that's the Spartans pulling away. Redmond, his second TD of the night. What a game. Back and forth we go to the scoreboard in the fourth quarter. PV in front, 41-13. Again, both those teams undefeated entering tonight's ball game.
All right, two teams feeling fantastic. Assumption and Central riding 3-game winning streaks. Now the Knights begin to march as James Hua bedevils the Central defense on a 39-yard touchdown scamper.
Wow.
That's a 14-point lead right there.
He's kicking up a wind.
Central calls on Zach Minch. He's on his way to his 4th 200-yard night in his last 5 games. Wow. This time off the downs, 80-yard dash to slice the Knights' lead in half.
Untouchable.
Yeah, the Knights build the lead up. Where's Jake Gervais?
Gervais.
Sorry, Jake. He's using his wide wingspan to break the play of the goal line, one of his 3 touchdown runs.
Took some passengers with him.
And Minch rolls up 204 rushing yards in the first half. He breaks the last lines of the Knights' defense for his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Knights, however, do come away with the victory. They have not lost to Central since 1987.
All right, West flies up to beautiful Eldridge to visit the Lancers. North Scott building out a 41-point recess lead as Blake Lean finds a seam and goes 30 yards on the opening kickoff of the half. Big run back there. Yeah, the Lancers keep applying the pressure as Colin Krinder bounces in from the 3. There's 6 right there. Raise your hands if you're sure. Zebra's sure, yeah.
No replacement reps on that field.
5 Lancers play me at the quarterback and record the sack.
And our final score,
the
Lancers.
Falcons not giving in.
Oh, sorry, cut you off, my bad.
That's all right.
North Scott gets the victory, though, 48-7.
Hi, this is Zone Intern Maria Adolphs here at the Clinton-Burlington game. Do you know what gets these kids all riled up?
When reporters don't watch where they drive.
Because of the budget cuts. That's what I was afraid
That's one of my favorites.
Best ever.
The Hounds and Kings trying to stay on the road to the playoffs. Clinton stays on the main highway as Dustin Caldwell gets the call, eludes the line and races 35 yards. River Kings sees the lead as Caldwell drives right up Broadway for the touchdown.
Got to keep Fran off the main highway. He might hit the car again.
The Greyhounds are able to short circuit A Clinton drive after the interception. Mauricio Bardenas alertly scoops up the pigskin.
Done.
Nice Spanish, huh?
Yeah.
That was one of our best pronunciations, I think, of the whole entire season. Burlington in a thriller, 16-13, your
owned
final
that.
score. Joby Ashby, the 28-yard field goal as time expires to win it for Burlington. Let's move ahead now to the Illinois side of things. Rocky trying to maintain a share of the conference lead over at the Soul Bowl. Second quarter, Rock's up 28-7. Zach Chapman finds
I'll
an
take
open
that.
Derek Willies. Cutting across midfield. Now he's going to the sideline thanks to a couple of blockers. Zips 37 yards.
Wow.
He's right around the
Does he
20-yard
play
line.
basketball too? He's a stick.
Oh, he's great. Couple plays later, Rocks beat the halftime clock. Markel Richardson catches the
That's
9-yard
6.
TD pass from Chapman. It was 35-7.
I gotta
They're
go.
jumping for joy on the Rocky sideline. Third quarter now, Panthers turn the ball over to Cody Vroman.
He's looking
who
for a hole.
vrooms for another 10-11 yards of his 100-yard plus
Yes.
rushing effort. New set of downs for UT, but the Rocks get the ball back. Cash in again. It's Richardson to the right from 8
He's
yards
going
out
home.
for the TD. It was 41-7 at that point, and Rock Island gets another victory, 47-13. Another conference victory for them.
All right, the Pioneers and Streaks looking to stay unbeaten in the Western Big Six chase. The Pioneers gamble on 4th and 4. John Tracy finds an open Adam Hoogerwerf on the slant for 13 yards and a new set of downs. The Pioneers jump out to the lead as Sean Wetherell goes right up Broadway from the 7 and 7-point advantage right there. Alleman continues to find success in the middle as Tom No, say yes to Tom, slides off tackle for a 6-yard score.
Yes, Tom.
Yeah,
We're dancing.
yes, Fran. They're dancing about that all over town. Galesburg's defense turns the momentum as Jonathan Mixon on the blitz for a 6-yard sack. Alleman will not be denied as Tracy hits Hoogerwerf again, who sells out and makes the incredible sliding catch deep down the far sideline. That is my ball.
Oh, nice.
Nice play right there. Allman gets the victory, 21-0. They are still undefeated on the season. And another action, Moline in a squeaker. Congrats to the Maroons. They beat Quincy on the road, 21-19.
Hi, this is Zone Intern Emily Renwick, and it's time for a break on the Zone. But you know what gets these kids all riled up?
When replacement referees miss the dicey call.
But one penalty that's never been called, too many Fran Riley bloopers.
Once again, TV6 News reporter
right.
Fran Riley, our guest tonight in the Zone.
Franimal.
The Franimal with us tonight. Fran, where are we going next?
Let's head to Wyoming, Illinois for a battle of the counties.
I like it, Fran, and just because you said it, we're going to go there. A pair of rivals facing off. Stark County trying to knock off Mercer County, was still undefeated. Golden Eagles looking for that end zone. Tanner Matlick finds Zach Nelson, who runs an unabated to the end zone. Then it's Mercer County, continues to pound the ground. Jesse Snyder running with purpose to move those sticks.
That was abated.
Exactly, a few people on the way there. Then the Rebel defense tries to stay close. Ryan Daum disrupts the handoff, records the tackle for a loss, but the Golden Eagles would not be denied.
Powers it
Logan
in.
Snyder barges across for the
first.
one. Check that scoreboard. Mercer County was up, and they win, and it's now a final 34-20. Another action, West Central leading in the second half.
Hi, this is Zone Intern Bryce. And United Anawan was a field game. You know what gets this kid riled up?
When Fran Riley teaches us his dance moves.
Tight end number
Everybody do the
24,
Ran.
Keegan Jacobson.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, really neat storyline in our next contest, and it's not about my dancing. Starting quarterbacks Tony Grip of Anawan Weathersfield and Isaac Tabor of United, they're cousins. The Titans' offensive line with great blocking springs Smith, who dashes deep into the United defense. The Titans keep applying the pressure as Grip on the keeper to the one.
Boom.
He's got a firm grip on the ball right there.
The Red Storm gambling on 4th and 3 and come up huge, Eric Maitland.
Can he dance?
As Tabor
Not like
to
Fran.
Austin Shellick, who hauls it to the 2-yard line. Thank you, Liz. United knots the game as Tabor finds Shellick for the score.
Michael Olin, I'm sorry, it's Michael Olin, my bad on that one. United hanging tough, but A&W wins on a game-winning touchdown as time expired. What a game out there. A&W still undefeated. Another action, Mid-County beats Ridgewood. Geneseo was trailing Ottawa in the fourth quarter. That is still in progress. Last we checked, LaSalle Peru all over Dixon. Sterling wins at home over Streeter, and Stillman Valley knocks off Rock Falls.
All right, let's go to Kewanee with the Boilermakers looking to turn up the heat on unbeaten Newman.
Hello,
The Comets shoot out to the lead as Nick Rude gets to the edge, turns the corner, and strolls into the zone for a 21-0 lead. The Comets continue to move the ball as A.J. Sharp with the sharp pass to Jake Snow, who makes a diving catch deep in the Kewanee red zone. It's snowing big flakes. The Boilermakers try to cover some ground with the legs of Dayton Ince, who makes some nifty moves to move the chains. You better respect that. Newman looking for the knockout blow as Jacob Barnes breaks into the backfield to register the knockout sack.
And Newman, hello Newman with the score 42-0. They are still undefeated. Meanwhile, what's going on over here, Liz?
I think the defending 2A state champs from Morrison trying to dispatch Amboy. It's a defensive struggle, but the Mustangs moving the chains as Matt Wilkins finds an open Ryan Mayberry for 11 yards.
Right open.
Yeah, the Clippers begin to set sail. Tyson Powers muscles his way in for a first down.
Well, they're
happy about that.
They're happy about it. Amboy airs it out. Powers goes deep to Damian
Nice
Quist.
catch.
Yeah, he finds an opening in the secondary to set up camp in Mustang territory. And the Clippers catch a favorable wind as Powers winds it up. Taylor Akins for the first score of the half.
And how about this
Nice
one?
catch.
Amboy gets the victory by 12 and EP all over Spring Valley Hall. Storm warnings posted in Port Byron as Bureau Valley rolls in, figuratively, not literally, Eric, it's okay. The Rams defense is ram
Thought I
tough.
missed something.
That's all right. And Jeremy Voles makes a quick move to the quarterback for the sack. Not a sack lunch, it's a sack dinner. That's right. No score after the first quarter. Defenses playing very well early, but then Bureau Valley turns the air attack in the second. Tyler
catch.
Barnes to Brian Lang finds a crease in the secondary for 22 yards. Later in the second quarter, the Storm hit the scoreboard. Tyler Barnes locates Jake Smith going top shelf to the corner.
What a catch.
11-yard hookup for the game's first touchdown. Bureau Valley runs away with this one 34-6. Another action, Monmouth Roseville with the shutout victory at Princeton and Orion comes up short against Illini West.
Hi, this is Zone Intern Max S at the Macokota West Delaware game. You know what really gets these kids riled up? When the KWQC reporters do their hard-hitting story.
Stop clowning around, Fran.
An expose on clowndom.
The Cardinals looking to make the front page. The Cardinals take flight early. Josh Kirk collects the kickoff, finds a seam, picks up steam, flies 50 yards. Great writers on the show. Macokota cashing in its breaks as Bradley Johnson collects the pigskin, scores the fumble recovery touchdown. How about that?
There you go.
And the Cardinals also work the screen to perfection as Blaze Waller floats it to Kirk, who picks up his blockers and sets sail into Hawks territory.
Big gain.
Macokota on the comeback trail. They're down by 11 last we heard in the third quarter. And DeWitt also with a 2-touchdown lead for Clear Creek Amana.
Hi, this is Zone Intern Kelly Steiner at the West Liberty Mediapolis game. You know what gets these kids riled up?
When Fran Riley drops the microphone and picks up the tambourine.
That's music to our ears.
Quite the band leader.
He's got some rhythm. Yeah, the band at Mediapolis getting a workout as well. The Bulldogs are posting points on nearly every possession, averaging more than 10 points a play. They'll only add as Jesse Ertz hits Jordan Wagenbach. He eludes Comet defense on an 81-yard odyssey for the touchdown. It's Ertz's 16th touchdown pass of the season. The Comets burst back to tie the games. Tyler Newsom goes downtown to Ty Williams. He pulls it down. He shows his heels to the secondary on a 70-yard touchdown toss. And the big plays continue as Ertz finds Chase. Oh, I was a little behind. Chase Miller in the house.
Hey, chase your base. That's okay. Mediapolis was chasing that scoreboard all day. 56-21. They are still undefeated.
All right, you have to love this. Birds of a feather flock together. It's the Falcons versus the Falcons. And Louisa Muscatine calls on trickeration as Brandon Tomer on the double reverse and finds clear sailing on a 36-yard touchdown jaunt. He is in the house, Mr.
Love
Riley.
that trickeration business.
Yes.
Yeah.
My limit's 4 syllables, so you're closer. Louisa Muscatine defense led by Brandon Berry chases down the quarterback for a huge sack. And Louisa Muscatine again calls on Tomer, check it out, who loses the defense and the camera for his second touchdown of the night. Where is he? There he is. He's coming into Fran's living room. Look out, Maryland.
I told you, Fran, the Falcons would win that one. See, 54-6. Looks like the Falcons are going to hang on for that one. Also, Mid-Prairie up by 2 scores over Columbus. Durant trying to come back in the second half. They're down 15 last we heard. And Wilton up big, and they get that victory. That is now a final.
All right, the Rockets blast into Wapello. The Indians'
Nice
defense
hats.
begins to swing the momentum. Nice music, by the way.
You should have been leading that band.
Where is Fran?
Eric Garcia breaks across the line. For tackle for loss, the Indians flip the field as Brandon Lincoln gets up to speed, zooms down the highway for 33 yards. He's halfway to 1,000 yards on the season.
There he is.
And the Indians knot the game as Alex rolls over the line on the quarterback sneak.
Couple other scores. Wapello gets the victory, obviously, and also West Branch. Big winner. It looks like a 55-6 at halftime. Lone Trio winner at home. Waco, unfortunately, falls on the road. Couple other scores we have for you in just a second, but first let's get out to Preston. Where the Trojans aim to knock off those pesky Springville Orioles. Second quarter, Trojans, Keaton Tebby stuffs the Orioles on 4th down. We're still tied. Move to the third quarter. Andrew Driscoll, 15 yards on the pickup right there, looking sharp. Then it's Springville's perfect mark in jeopardy. Driscoll finds that zone from 15 yards out. He's in for the score. Preston gets the victory, 44-28. Also, Midland puts up 70 in their victory as well. Other scores, Galena a winner. Knoxville, unfortunately, loses on the road. And also, I believe on the Iowa side, I want to make sure we mention Comanche beat Northeast. Tipton 43, North Cedar 18, and Bellevue falls at home 21-0 to Clayton Ridge. So I think we got all our scores in. We try to get as many as we can, and we'll have some extra ones up as well on our website, KWQC.com.
18 years I've waited to do this, which only proves that if you hang around long enough, you get your big break, right?
Hey, you're probably one of the most versatile people at the station, and we're so happy to have you on.
Well, this was a blast. I enjoyed it very, very much.
We were all riled up all day, really.
And he cooks a heck of a souffle, too. You just give him a chance. Come back, Fran. Come back.
Thanks so much for joining us. Tell us what your favorite play was on Facebook, KWQC Highlight Zone, also on Twitter at Highlight Zone 6. We'll leave you some bonus highlights.